welcome to my channel. My name is Yoko Roen and I am a director of the multicultural advocacy at the Hope Esperanza, a non-profit organization in North Platte, Nebraska. This is my channel to talk about very important topics like diversity. So I called my channel and interview series a colorful visionary. So don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the conversation. At the Hope Esperanza, today we are visiting at the Hope Hub, and we have a fantastic guest speaker or the interviewee today. This is our own Rachel Gutierrez, and she's been involved with Hope since how long ago?
Actually, since December of last year.
Okay, wonderful. So she's been involving with the Hope since the December, but I really wanted to get the scoop of how she has evolved within the North Platte community. I also wanted to know, what's her passion for helping others, as well as diversity topics that we are talking about. So, Rachel, if you can introduce us a little bit about yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Rachel Gutierrez. I moved here from Texas about 25 years ago. I moved here because I was raising 3 grandchildren. And I felt that the community here was stable community, good community to raise your grandchildren. They attended Catholic school here.
Oh, wow.
And graduated. So the community has been really good to me.
Okay, that's great. So, Rachel, what is your role at the Hope Esperanza at this moment?
As of today, I am the new Employment and Basic Needs Coordinator.
Ooh, that's nice. So tell us a little bit about the roles a little bit more. How do you help the people who come to the Hope?
So back in December when I first started with Hope, it was translation that I did a lot of that, and also helping with people's health, doing translation there at the whether it be at WIC or with People's Health, helping also with the food box here, handouts, and also at the time I was doing also the where the clothing closet is at. So we did hand out clothing to our community members who need it.
I really love that, Rachel. Thank you so much for doing what you do, because of people like yourself, we are here today. And then I think community needs that lot of help at this moment.
Yes,
so tell me, how many years ago did you move from Texas?
About 25 years.
25 years ago. So from that 25 years ago in North Platte to moving forward today, what will be the differences you saw over the years? Like, of course, the diversity population has been increasing rapidly right now.
Yes.
But how's that city felt like it when you moved from the big city, like from the Texas area to a North Platte? And then how do you feel about the North Platte of the growth right now?
When I first moved here, like I said, it was a lot smaller, and the community was very welcoming. This was the place that I chose to raise my grandchildren.
Okay.
Just because it was peaceful. And as the years went by, and now it's growing rapidly, as you can see, we are getting a lot of more immigrants that are coming into our community that need assistance with translation, clothing, employment. And before we didn't have that much of our immigrants coming in, and now they are seeking North Platte as a home basis for them. So there's hurdles we have to cross with them, but I think what we need to do as Hope is teach them what is expected of our community for them to succeed within our community.
That's great. So would you see that quite a bit of a culture gap, you think, is within the community so far?
Yes. Before, the Hispanic population was minimal, and now you can see where our Hispanic population is really growing.
Yes.
So from 25 years ago to maybe, I'm going to say 5 years, there was like a big gap in our Hispanic population. Now it's really growing.
Okay, so if you can elaborate a little bit about the cultural gaps part of it, what do you think most challenging things for people who are moving from the outside or moving from the different country?
From moving from different countries is the language barrier. It's a big deal. So we're lucky that we are able to offer our translations here at Hope to help make them self-sufficient within our community. Employment also is another barrier that they're facing because some of them are documented, some are not.
Yes.
So there's a lot of them that are seeking employment and can't have employment because their visas are either not documented yet or not quite there.
Right.
But they're working on it, and I think with Hope being a big part of the community, I believe that we can get such, people, immigrants that come into our community, get them self-sufficient and be good community members.
Awesome. So what is your passion like through the Hope? I know you have been like really involving with the volunteer works in the community, and what do you think that what's the most passionate about?
My passion is helping others, and I didn't know that, I guess, years back, but since my grandkids grew up in this community, and I don't want to say that I was forced to help within our St. Patrick's Church, but I was able to go to work at the food pantry there.
Okay.
And actually volunteer. So I volunteered for many years, and through that volunteer work, I learned that I really enjoyed it, and I really like to help people, and that's my passion.
I love
it makes me feel good, and I know where the people that are coming into our community, I've been there. I know what they're going through, so it just makes me feel really good that I'm able to provide whatever services I can for them.
Wow. It makes me feel so good that Rachel shares about how she was, in a place where just like some of the people who just moved here from the different countries or maybe from the different states without any family members, maybe no friends here, and then trying to integrating themselves into that community. And she has been very successful doing that, and then helping others with her skills and then coming from her experience means a lot. And so another question I wanted to hear, I wanted to ask you, so if you can elaborate, I understand that we have a, rapid population growth here. How many family members or people that do you usually help throughout the week or even a month?
Throughout the week, I think we've pretty much, I think it's about 5 families.
Oh, wow.
Maybe, and that's a week, sometimes maybe more, that are coming through our doors.
So you can see that definitely a lot of growth is in the populations and moving here. What their most concerns?
Housing,
yeah.
Yes.
So we definitely need the housing. What else do the most of the hot topics that you guys have discussed?
The housing and medical.
Oh, the medical,
yes. It's a lot of them come in without they're documented, but they have no insurance.
No insurance, yeah,
or anything like that.
Tough.
So they have children, and they need, some need care, and I think a lot of it has to do. Medicaid,
right?
It's a lot, comes into play a lot. So, but housing is a big issue. Also employment, but housing more. Right.
So how do you guys, minimize the gap of that type of things? Like when you're having a challenging discussion with your, the newcomers from, to an OSPRA, do they understand that there's going to be so much of a cultural gaps or gaps in between their expectation first and then the actual realities?
When they first come in, it's you got to make them understand, or try to have them understand that they are no longer in their country.
Right.
They are in the United States, and by being here, there is rules, there's steps you got to take to be self-sufficient within our community. And we have a lot of them have, they want immediate help right now, which
Right.
you can't, and we have to elaborate and let them know, hey, it's going to take this period of time. And a lot of them will say, well, that's not in my country, we don't do that. And I say, well, it's, you're in the United States, and for you to, receive the necessary help and all the help that we can provide, there's steps you got to take
Right.
to get the necessary help you need.
That's definitely a reality right there that we wanted to mention, that not everybody, but some of them has this preconceived let's just say notions or expectations when they move into this community, because we have more growth opportunity with sustainable beef and also other businesses coming. However, like Rachel said, that it is important to know the reality of it, what type of documentation you have, what type of process you need to go through and follow up in order to integrate themselves safely into our community. So what would you suggest the best for those folks who moving into our communities? What is the process looks like at the Hope, like from welcoming those people, how the paperwork go? If you can kind of give me a little bit of idea to our audience.
When they first come in, of course, we have to do intake interview.
Okay.
And find out what their needs are. Once we determine what their needs are, then we proceed to help them in that direction, whether it be housing, clothing. Like I said, we do have a clothing closet. A lot of them have housing needs, so we have housing contacts here that we're able to contact them and see if we can possibly assist. The companies can assist with rent. Once they come in, we help them with whatever they need, food. But then we also stay in contact with them and follow up to see if there's anything else that they might need in a week or 2 weeks. And also we encourage them that if they need something, to please reach out back to us so we're able to help them in any way that they need.
That's fantastic, Rachel, because now this modern day, it is hard to serving every single person out there. But at the Hope, we really try to aim to help every single family members, if we could, as much as the resources we have here in the locally, or even beyond our local needs as well. And the Hope is here to help those folks. And then we are so lucky to have volunteer staffs such as Rachel, because those folks, those ladies are working so hard, day by day operation, and then helping other people to integrate it into our community. So I just want you guys to also check out www.hopefornp.org. If you guys are looking for any type of resources out there, or the family member and an individual who needs some help, we are open for every person out there. We are not going to be eliminating just because of the certain ethnic background or anything like that. It is really for the community, and we stand for the community. So I just want you guys to visit Hope, or sometimes if you guys are interested in helping out as the volunteers, helping for the events, any of that, that would be fantastic. We are going to have Multicultural Festival on September 28th on Saturday at the DNN Event Center from the 11 to 3. Those are open to the community and beyond for free. So hope to see you guys there, and please stay tuned for more diversity interviews to come. All right. Thank you. Bye.